I have the best sword ever, 2 Tig Biddies. What's up, everybody? What's going on? How's everyone today? What's up, what's up? What's up? Hello, hello, and welcome. What is going on? Hopefully you're doing well. Today is Monday, November 6th, 2017, and of course I am DSP. Welcome to the first of 2 gameplay streams for today, folks. Pretty excited, again today, another day of full new releases. Another day of a new game release. Another day of continuing game releases. There is so much going on in the world of gaming right now, it's incredibly hard to even keep track of it, okay? You may have noticed just a few things, folks. You may have noticed that, number one, we had some music on pre-stream today, and oh my god, holy fucking shit, that was an insane belch I didn't even feel coming, excuse me. Oh man. So, yes, per the request of the stream regulars, those who are here every single day and or often, who are tired of hearing either silence on pre-stream or the background music of the PS4 dashboard, I've created a playlist of a lot of the very popular remixes that viewers and fans of mine made way back in the day. We're talking like 2010, okay? These used to be very popular on YouTube. They got tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of views each. And this is pretty cool, because you get a blast from the past. A lot of people don't realize that next year will be my 10th year being a gamer on the internet, making videos for YouTube and live streams, right? Pretty crazy. So this is a cool throwback, and I enjoyed putting the playlist together. By the way, you've only heard about 4 songs today, as I played them on pre-stream. If you're watching this video on YouTube and you weren't here for the stream, you obviously didn't hear it. You're going to have to come by pre-stream sometime to hear these, okay? But, that being said, yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, this playlist has about, I believe, over a dozen songs, and you've only heard about 4 of them. So, there's going to be a lot of variety in this, you know, moving forward. Don't worry about it. It's not like, oh man, I heard this song and I hear it every day. No, it's not the case. In fact, every pre-stream is going to be different. You're going to have a different variety, okay? So, ladies and gents, that was one change. Number 2, you may have noticed there's some new title cards here running on the pre-stream. First of all, one for my new Teespring merch. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. There is new product on my Teespring shop for the first time since July, and it's really good stuff. This is a brand new line of product designed by Dean Jones. He is a fan of mine, I believe, from the UK. And he has some really cool designs, including a retro gaming design, a few different logos based on things that I've done over the years. Pretty cool. In fact, I am actually debating, ordering a sweatshirt or hoodie from my own Teespring shop of one of these new designs to show you guys on the streams. I gotta remember, I gotta have time to do it. I was gonna do it last night. I completely forgot because I was so busy last night. But yeah, really cool stuff for the first time in months. So please check it out on my Teespring shop. You'll see here, you know, rotating in the title cards on pre-stream. Give it a look. Anything that you buy from my Teespring shop, I make a significant commission from, and it helps me out tremendously. And, you know, it's also high-quality stuff, all right? It is. It's high-quality stuff that I hope you will check out. Good stuff, okay? Now, in addition to that, you might have also noticed there's a new title card here with a promo for this month's Patreon. I haven't done a title card for Patreon in months. I realize that. That may be one of the major reasons why Patreon isn't getting enough attention, is because I really have not been paying too much attention to it in regards to the streaming. Like, I mention it on pre-stream, but then there's no, it never runs. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going on break and everything. No one ever sees it. So I made a title card for it this month. It is the holiday Christmas marathon. The gaming marathon is going to be great. If I do hit the funding goal for the month of November, I'll be doing a Christmas-themed gaming marathon, okay? This marathon is going to be awesome. I'm going to be dressing up as in holiday attire, probably like one of these ugly Christmas sweaters and holiday hat, and you know, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be drinking during the stream. I'm going to be playing crappy holiday-themed video games that you guys will nominate if you pledge $5 or more to my Patreon this month. Already overnight, we had a few people who pledged. They were like, wow, this is a good idea, and they pledged. So hopefully now that I've got this pre-stream title card, more people will notice it, and we will get, you know, get some pledges for it. I'm excited for it. I love Christmas. Christmas is my favorite time of the year. It really is. So please consider pledging if you can. And if you would like to see this event happen, all right? We've got a ways to go. I believe it's like $250 for us to even get to hit the goal, but we can definitely reach it, okay? It's definitely doable. So that being said, folks, all that being said, some new stuff here for your pre-streams every day now moving forward. I figured I should freshen things up a little bit because it was getting a little stagnant, I'll be honest here. You know, seeing the same exact title cards every day, seeing the same exact PS4 dashboard theme, or, you know, nothing, especially when I'm playing the Switch, there's no music. I wanted to spruce things up a bit, so there you go. And by the way, you know, I should say this, if anyone ever wants to do remixes and stuff of playthroughs I'm doing or whatever, it's you know, go ahead and do it. It's possible. I'll promote it, but it was weird. 2010 was the year when everyone was so hype into my stuff, and like everything that I did on YouTube was white hot. Even though it's funny, that wasn't the year I got the most views. The year I got the most views was actually 2011. On YouTube, for whatever reason. I don't know why, but 2010, it just is like everything I did was like striking gold, and everyone loved every playthrough I did. And, you know, this was before live streaming and direct capture. It was just kind of funny. But hey, you know, people were making remixes and everything. It was a pretty cool experience. Keep in mind, this is back in the day when YouTube channels were more of social network than anything else. Like, you would go to someone's YouTube channel and it would seem like it was like a Facebook or a MySpace page, right? And there were tons of people who would interact on those pages, and it was really cool. And then they changed it all. I believe it was the year after, actually, to make it look terrible. They downgraded everything tremendously, and they made it just into shit. And that's really when I think YouTube started to fall apart, is when they basically ignored what the users were saying. Users loved having YouTube as a social network, and then YouTube said, well, we don't want to do that. We want to turn it into corporate, you know, some corporate film studio where professional companies can come and put their videos up and put ads on them and advertise their product, and that way we can become like a professional, you know, television studio, film studio. And everyone was like, we don't want that. You know, YouTube is that. YouTube, it's your personal television station for those who don't have a lot of money and stuff like that, and they don't have anyone to produce them. They just want to show off their talent, and YouTube didn't care. And that's when it started to fall apart, sadly, you know, slowly but surely. So, yeah, that's going to be cool. Pre-streams around here should be a little bit better, I think, especially on days when I have a lot to do or things aren't going well. Like today, my laptop wasn't agreeing with me. I had to restart the damn thing to get it to even work. So, it is what it is. All right. So, that's some big changes, folks. Okay. Oops. I'm resettling in here. My pillow is, So, I've been sitting on a pillow on my couch recently because my love seat here is so sunken in at this point that it doesn't give me any support. So, now I'm sitting on pillows. And it's working, actually. But I don't know how long the pillows are going to last. So, this kind of sucks. I don't know. I had nowhere to put this love seat either. Like, if I wanted to move it out of here and just get, like, a chair or something to sit in, I don't have anywhere to put this love seat. So, anyway. So, let's talk about today, folks. Today, it's the big return of Assassin's Creed Origins. I know this game's been on hold for a bit. I mean, let's face it. Last week, with me being under the weather for a day, it kind of threw everything off. Plus, last week, we had some extenuating circumstances. We had my Halloween horror marathon that took up an entire day of streaming. And then we had the premiere of Call of Duty, I almost said Black Ops, Call of Duty World War II, and both of those things took away from my kind of regular gameplay streams. You know, at least now Call of Duty I've pretty much wrapped up, except tomorrow night I'll be finishing the campaign, and maybe I'll play multiplayer once or twice moving forward, but, you know, it pulled out of these other games, these major games that I was playing for several days, and I know that that could frustrate people. And I apologize for that. It is what it is. So, today we get back into the mix. This week, we're going to be getting back into the mix of covering all these games, okay? So, Assassin's Creed Origins, right now, about 3.5 hours of gameplay. Later tonight, around 8:30 to 9 p.m., I'll be doing a special premiere stream of Sonic Forces. Now, allow me to explain. Things have changed, folks, all right? This isn't like back in the day when every single game that I played right away and I finished within a couple days. That's not how it is anymore. You know, I'm juggling all these streams, juggling all these new releases. I mean, honestly, normally, if this were the case, yeah, I would be doing that. But the problem is so many games have come out in a short period of time, there's no way I could wrap them up, all right? So that being said, tonight I am doing what's called a first look premiere stream of Sonic Forces. It's going to be about 2 hours of gameplay of Sonic Forces. However, the playthrough is not going to officially start. It's just going to be me playing the game for 2 hours, all right? Then this will go on hold, and I'm going to go back to all the other games that I'm already in the midst of playing, and then get back to Sonic Forces at a future date. So to give you some idea here, all right, tomorrow will be the return of Wolfenstein 2. I'm hearing that I'm nearing the end of the game, maybe 2 more sessions, and I will wrap up Wolfenstein 2. So tomorrow that returns, and tomorrow night the conclusion of the Call of Duty World War II single-player campaign, all right? Wednesday, the return of Mario Odyssey, okay? No second stream Wednesday because I'm running errands. I'm going shopping and doing stuff. Thursday, we're playing it by ear, but more than likely it may be more Assassin's Creed Origins. We'll see, because we're cycling between the 3 games. And then Thursday night, I'm leaving open. I'm debating if I should do a first look stream of Need for Speed Payback, or if I should just hold off completely on the game and not play it right now and hold it off for later. I'm thinking, I'm leaning towards the latter. I'm honestly leaning towards maybe just hold off on the game and don't play it now, because I don't think there's, number one, I don't think there's too many people who are super interested. I think people want to see me continue with the games I'm playing and finish them. And if I start yet another game, they're just going to get frustrated. And number two, there's also no real word that the game's any good from anyone yet. So I might just hold off. And I think what I'm going to be doing is, you know, Thursday night, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you know, all the way through this next full week, just play through AC Origins, Wolfenstein 2, and Mario, and try to alternate between the 3 games until I start beating some of them. And then once that happens, okay, then go to Sonic Forces, all right? And then we've got Star Wars Battlefront 2 coming out on the 17th of November, and I will be covering that as a special midnight stream and playing that over the course of the weekend. Keep in mind, the game this time around has a campaign, thank God. So I'll be playing that and the multiplayer and everything that weekend, you know, similar to how I just did with Call of Duty World War II. It'll basically be my content for 2 to 3 days, and then I'll go back again to the games that I haven't beaten yet, all right? Now, here's the deal. Obviously, everybody, what this means is that some of these playthroughs are going to be really drug out. Like, I mean, Wolfenstein I'm near the end of. But I've heard that both Mario and Assassin's Creed Origins can be incredibly long if you do basically play them at your own pace and do side content and stuff. I mean, I even said this on Twitter earlier today. I said, I wonder if I'm even going to beat Assassin's Creed Origins this month. If this is the truth about the game, and it really is as long as some people have been telling me. Like, one person told me, I'm 30 hours in, and I'm not done yet, and it seems like I have 20 hours left, but I'm doing all the side missions, all right? Now, I'm not saying I'm going to do all the side missions. I mean, in fact, I can tell you right now, I'm not going to do all the side missions. I'm going to do the ones that I run into that seem fun. I'm not going to be going back to do missions that aren't my level and stuff like that, okay? But at the same time, I don't want to rush through the game and only do story. I want to kind of enjoy the stuff that's in the game. Some of the side missions I've done have been pretty fun, okay? So that being said, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen here with Assassin's Creed Origins. I'm not dropping it. I like the game. But it could end up being a really extended playthrough that just continues throughout the entirety of this month. And we'll see if I can finish it by the end of the month, I guess. I mean, I don't even know what else to say about it. It just seems like it's going to be this oddity of a playthrough, right? That's going to be balanced with other stuff. So, that is the plan. That's what's going forward, folks. And I apologize for anyone who maybe is, you know, honing in on one specific game and really likes to play through and like, man, Phil hasn't played it in a while, you know. Sadly, this is what happens every single year. I mean, they've released so many games in close proximity. There's no way I could possibly keep up with them, you know? And some people would say, well, why doesn't Phil stream more? Well, it's very simple, folks. Already, with the amount that I'm streaming, you saw what happened this week. My throat swelled up one day and hurt real bad, and it took like 3 days for the swelling to go down. Already every day, typically, I'm talking. Think about it. I start talking, between 12:30 to 1 p.m., and I talk almost straight through till 5. So you're talking about 4 to 4.5 hours of straight talking. Then later in the day, I talk at least another 2 to 2.5 hours. So you tell me how many other people talk 7+ hours straight a day without breaks, basically. That's really what it is. Is my voice, is getting worn out. And it was one thing back before I used to live stream when I was recording with a camera offline, because I could frequently take breaks between the videos, all right? It's not like that anymore. This is a one-man show, and it's live. Even radio hosts who do radio shows don't talk that much in one day. So, it is what it is. It's my own health, that I got to look at. And with my throat having issues, I can't stream more than I'm doing now. I would wear myself out to the point where, I'll be honest, it's to the point where, I wish I could take days off, but I can't. That's the other thing, too. Radio hosts, people who have jobs where they talk constantly, they don't do it 7 days a week like I do. They have time off to rest their voice. I don't even get that. That's why every couple months, I've been taking, a few days off here and there to try to rest up. And it's true, when I took the time off in July and October, and then I came back from it, I felt better. I felt, rejuvenated. My voice felt good and healthy again. Of course, then I get thrown right into the mix again, and then I get worn out again. So, yeah, folks, that's kind of the deal. I can't. I wish I could. I wish I could duplicate myself, or I wish I could go back in time 15 years to when I was younger, but it's not the case. That's not reality. We got to face reality is that I got to do what I can do as much as I can. And I hope you guys are at least enjoying everything. From what I've seen, you are. People are watching on YouTube. People are here on the streams. People are contributing on the streams. It's really awesome. So it looks like everything's good and everyone's liking what's going on. So I'm just going to keep it going, okay? All right. So I've already talked about Patreon. I've already talked about Teespring. I don't even need to bring these things up today, which is good. Let's do a quick plugs about Twitch, and then we'll do some shout-outs, and then we'll get started. All right? So, ladies and gents, if you are watching today's live streams, all right, 2 of them, remember. Later today, I'm going to be playing Sonic Forces. If you like them, and you want to see me continue to be able to do this, you love the videos I do on YouTube, you like everything, you could either cheer, sub, or tip during the stream to show your support, and that's really helpful when you do that. Thank you. Wow. Excuse me. Explosive burps. Thank you, everyone who does cheer, sub, and tip. I'm very appreciative of that, and if you do so, I will be giving you a shout-out live on the stream, all right? So, yes. You want a shout-out? You can cheer, sub, or tip. You'll get it live on the stream. Keep in mind that these shout-outs are subject to my discretion, meaning if someone's trolls, cheering, to say insults, or ask stupid questions, I don't have to answer every little thing, okay? If you cheer 50 bits or more, if you subscribe to the channel and click the share button, or if you tip me $2 or more, you'll actually get an on-screen pop-up notification by which you'll get both visual and then you'll later get verbal, recognition for your contributions. So, thank you everyone for that. Appreciate that. All right. Let's do some shout-outs. Okay? First of all, once again, Golden Colts, being the gentleman that he is, I believe he did about, he did 1,000 bits of cheering overnight. Thank you, Golden Colts, for the overnight cheers. Again, when I'm not streaming, people cheering is so amazing. Thank you for the support, Golden Colts. Shout out to Schofield Lord, who subbed to the channel for the 12th month in a row, earning himself his Ruby Crown. So if and when he does decide to actively cheer in the stream chat, he'll have a nice, beautiful Ruby Crown chat badge. I don't see him talk that much, though. Every once in a while, but I haven't seen him talk too much, so. Shout out to Griffin Box, who did a 10-bit cheer. He said praying for those in Sutherland Springs, Texas. Yes, yeah. Another horrendous shooting event in the United States of America. I'm not going to comment or politicize it like all the other people already have. I don't understand how when something horrible happens, we immediately have to turn it into our own political agendas. It's not what I'm about. But, you know, yes, our thoughts are with, you know, the victims, obviously. Shout out to Ratcha who did a 13-bit cheer. He says, boom, boom, boom. Got a headshot on him. That song was amazing. Keep on rocking, Phil. That's right. Boone. The Boone remix from S Beast Music. And it's kind of funny, because you may not realize this, folks. S Beast Music actually came back out of retirement. He hadn't put a video on YouTube in 7 years. And earlier this year, when I went back to Dark Souls, he did a new remix of Dark Souls. I had no idea. And last night, I was looking at all these remixes to make a playlist so I could play them on pre-stream, okay? And guess what? He made a new one. And I was like, holy shit. And I added it to playlist, and I actually played it on pre-stream this morning. But a lot of people weren't here. I just started the stream, so a lot of people didn't hear it. So you'll be hearing this new remix, this Dark Souls remix by S Beast Music, you know, frequently on pre-streams. It was pretty awesome. I was like, wow, talk about a blast from the past. The guy from 7 years ago made a new video. It was pretty sweet. Shout out to Griffenbox, who did a 50-bit cheer. He said, ugly Christmas turtleneck hype. I assume he's talking in response to my announcement of the November Patreon goal, which is the holiday marathon coming up. Yes, that's going to be awesome. I hope that we hit the goal this month. Please pledge, folks. I really want to do that marathon. I really, really do. I love Christmas. And that would be, just to give you guys some idea of all the stuff I've got planned for this Christmas. This is going to be the biggest Christmas I've ever done on stream and on YouTube. I'm going to be doing a holiday-themed Ask the King, okay? Q&A, you know, regarding, hopefully, you know, Christmas stuff, but I'm sure other stuff as well. I'm going to hopefully be doing this holiday gaming marathon. In addition, I'm going to be doing WWE 2K18 Holiday Sims, and another, it may be the Sims or maybe another event where I do kind of what I did last year, where I basically talk with all of you about the holidays, about Christmas, and we're going to have like a discussion about Christmas stuff. Live on stream, okay? So it's going to be basically 4 events for Christmas. I've never done that before. Never. I've never done this much for Christmas. So I'm super hyped for it, and I hope that you guys are excited too. Okay. Griffenbox also did another 30-bit cheer, and he said 21st Century Fox. He said he did 21st Century Fox, I don't even know what that is in talks to sell itself to Disney, which means X-Men, Deadpool, Fantastic Four will return to Marvel. This also means Walt Disney Pictures presents Family Guy and The Simpsons. Yeah, and I think this is what the problem is. A lot of people are nervous if 21st Century Fox sells themselves to Disney. First of all, keep in mind, that's Fox on TV. That's FX, okay? That's a lot of stuff going on right now. That's very adult-oriented. A lot of the stuff that's on Fox is very adult-oriented. Adult-oriented comedy. Adult-oriented drama. And people are nervous that if it goes under the Disney banner, what's going to happen to the Fox channel, to the FX channel? What's going to happen to the X-Men? You know what I mean? Like, a lot. Look at this. Do you ever think Disney would make a movie like Logan? Seriously? Do you think they would? I don't know about that. They really don't like doing that kind of stuff. What about Deadpool? That just got off the ground with the first movie. It's about to release a second. You know what I mean? If these are owned by Disney, what's Disney going to do to them? And I think that's what a lot of people are nervous about right now. Honestly, Fox is profitable. I don't know why they're looking to sell. That's bizarre to me that they would want to sell their company when they're a major competitor, especially. They're a major competitor to Disney. And people go to Fox for alternative style content that they can't get from Disney. Why would you want to sell to Disney? It's almost a situation where it's just like blatant sellout. Oh, we just want to make a quick buck. You know? I don't know. I seriously don't think this is a good idea. If they wanted to sell certain franchises, for example, we want to sell the rights to the X-Men franchise back, you know, to the people who make the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That makes sense. Okay, but when it comes to the company as a whole, I don't know about this. And honestly, just think about this. That would make them such an entertainment dynasty. I mean, Disney would basically becoming monopolistic at that point. Because who else could compete with the megalomaniacal studio? I know that's not a word, but you know what I'm saying. That would be an insane company. Like, what the hell? Think about how much they would own, and how much entertainment we watch is from those two companies. You know, you'd have, think about this. You'd have, get ready, everybody. The X-Men, the Fantastic Four, and all the mutants and all those properties, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Star Wars, all the Disney characters, right? What else is owned? Think about it. All this shit that's owned under those channels. Fox, Family Guy, Simpsons, Bob's Burgers, holy fuck, King of the Hill, you know, all these properties, all would be one company. That would be insanity. The Muppets, are the Muppets? Oh yeah, the Muppets are owned by Disney, that's correct. ESPN, I believe, yeah. I think Ben Boxer's right, ESPN. I mean, it would be insane. It would be absolutely insane. All these properties would be one company. And again, I don't know, would these properties be allowed to exist? Or would they either be nerfed down to be crap, or would they just be ended because, oh, they're adult-oriented, Disney doesn't like that. So I don't know. I don't think I like this idea. I'm just saying. I like variety in my entertainment. I like that there's different studios out there, and there's not one amalgamous form that creates all entertainment and tells me what to like. And I would be I mean, just for example, last night I watched a couple episodes of the new show Orville. All right, this is the spoof on Star Trek, made by Seth MacFarlane. And it's funny because the show plays exactly like Star Trek The Next Generation, except there's adult comedy in it, okay? It's great. I watched like 2 episodes. I loved it. I thought the show was hilarious. And I can't wait to watch more of it. And I'm like, but that show, would that show exist under Disney? Probably not. Probably not. I'm just saying. Okay. Shout out to Tanamounder who did a 100-bit cheer. Shout out to I Have Forgotten who did a 50-bit cheer and said, show us your pretty face, and then did a Kappa face. You know what? Screw you, dude. How dare you? You can see my face right here. Look, there's 3 of my faces right now on pre-stream from various Christmas specials. How dare you? Shout out to Eternia Forever who did a 120-bit cheer. He says, possibly consider taking a 6 to 7 minute break every hour on the hour to rest your voice and give it a rest. I mean, I could, but the thing is, if you're doing continuous gameplay, that's pretty distracting. Every hour on the hour. Sometimes I sit here and I don't even realize it, and 3 hours have passed. I do try to at least take one major break during every stream. I used to take more frequent breaks. If you guys remember, back when I first started streaming, you're right, every hour I would take a break because I would run ads, and the ads were actually profitable back then, and I would actually make some money doing it. Now it's not even worth it. The ads make like nothing. So, yeah, you know, maybe I will start taking more breaks. I don't know. That just means less gameplay, though. I don't know. I got to think about it. Shout out to Atlas Telemon, who did a 50-bit cheer. He's the most productive one-man army on YouTube. I honestly can't say I could do what you do, even if I try. For me, now at this point, honestly, it's just habit. Like, I've done it for so long. You know, get up, get moving, get stuff set up, start gaming, take a break, get back to gaming, upload videos, babysit them, deal with YouTube bullshit and drama. You know what I mean? Like, I've done it for so long that for me, it's just like a normal thing. I know for a lot of people, sitting here for 7-8 hours talking all day would be weird. But for me, it's commonplace now, you know? This is my life. This has been my life for the greater part of 10 years. You know, and maybe even more. We'll see. Shout out to Popsicolo, who resubscribed to the channel for the 12th month in a row. Popsicolo has earned his own Ruby Crown chat badge. The badge that he created, he has earned. Actually, I believe he already did have the resub. I think he might have just clicked the share button today. And he says, "Ah, bless the rains down in Africa." Very nice. Toto. Some Toto for us, folks. Shout out to Lilu Corbin 5th. Actually, it's Lilu Corbin 5th E. It's supposed to be 5th Element. But, yeah, I have not seen him around in a while. He just cheered 100 bits. He says, Phil, sorry I haven't been around. I've been working offshore exploring oil derricks. Hope things are going well. Things are going all right. Like I said, right now I'm so busy with the new releases, it's hard to even keep up with them, and I feel bad because I know there's people, like, for example, I know there's people who really like my Origins playthrough. There's people who really like my Mario playthrough, and I'm not playing these games for so many days at a time. But now, finally, it looks like this week I'll be able to focus again, so that's good. Shout out to Boz2161 who did a 120-bit cheer. Thank you, Boz. YOLO Dopper did a 10-bit cheer. He says there's reports Apple wants to buy out Disney. Good for them. Attorney of Forever did a 20-bit cheer. He says Disney, one company to rule them all. Well, actually, no, that wouldn't be true because Warner Brothers owns the Lord of the Rings franchise. So Warner Brothers is still separate from Disney and Fox. So Warner Brothers would be safe. For now. For now, until they get bought out, and then we have Marvel vs. DC, the movie. The ultimate superhero shitfest. Co-directed by Bryan Singer and Zack Snyder. The ultimate awful movie. Oh, God. Could you imagine that? Oh, fuck. I'm all right, let's keep going. I don't even want to think about that. Shout out to I Have Forgotten, who did a 50-bit cheer. He says, Disney's looking to buy Twitch Kappa Face. How dare you? Stop saying these horrendous things. Seriously. How dare you? You're scaring me here. Shout out to Phil is my daddy, who did a 10-bit cheer. He said, picking up the Xbox One X at midnight, Kappa. Fuck no. Yes, I'm midnight. I'm going to line up to pick up my Xbox One X, come home, and play the same fucking games I've been playing anyway, because there's no new games on it. It's the dumbest fucking thing ever. There's literally zero reason for anyone to buy an Xbox One X right now. Until games are coming out that were specifically designed for the console, utilizing its new technology and hardware, you're wasting money. You bought a console that does the same exact thing as your original Xbox One. Stupid. Shout out to Team Gardenator, who did a 10-bit cheer. He said, did you hear the news that Disney looks to held talks acquiring most of 21st Century Fox? No, I did not. Thank you for breaking this amazing news on pre-stream, Team Gardenator. I'm just kidding. Obviously, we've already been talking about it. Grimmenbox did a 10-bit cheer. He says, when was the last time you wore an ugly Christmas sweater? Maybe you could share old photos from childhood Christmases during the holiday stream. I think I was very young. I think when I was a kid, I had a couple holiday sweaters, if I remember correctly. But I haven't had a holiday Christmas sweater in a while. I used to have a t-shirt from Loot Crate from a few years ago that was supposed to be a parody of a ugly holiday Christmas sweater, but it's too cold for t-shirts now. So I'll see what I can find. See if I can find like a really hideous holiday Christmas sweater. It'd be pretty funny for the stream, I think. If we hit the goal, that is. Shout out to AES0411 who tipped me $1 and says, what are your thoughts on the cross-buy option for most Microsoft exclusives nowadays between the Xbox One and PC? Consumers ought to love it because they have more options, but personally it gives me no incentive to buy an Xbox One. Well, here's the thing. Right. I mean, the cross-buy option pretty much doesn't affect anybody. Because if you own an Xbox One, you probably don't game on PC. And if you have a gaming PC, why would you have an Xbox One? I don't understand what the cross-buy option is. Like, why does it exist? Who does it benefit? The odd-off person who likes to juggle between their console and PC because some games aren't on PC or on console and vice versa. So that's what, 1% of the market? All the things that Microsoft is into and they tout like they're big things that they're doing that are so amazing for gamers. Literally, they're always like for like the tiniest part of the market that it doesn't really help anybody. So for me, it's like, I hear these announcements, and I'm like, wow, the Xbox One X is coming out. Wow, so people run out and buy it and do nothing with it. Amazing. Oh, cross-buy option. Great. So, you know, the odd-off one person who does this will get benefit. How does this benefit the common gamer? I think that's the problem with Microsoft. They don't know how to benefit the common gamer. They've lost their way. They're out of touch with the common gamer at this point. Shout out to Atlas Telemon, who did a 50-bit cheer. He says, Phil, I wish you another 50,000 videos and all the credit that you deserve. Have a great stream. Thank you, Atlas. Shout out to King of Hypocrisy, who did a 10-bit cheer. He said, can you imagine what the world would be like if a few big companies owned everything? Like if Nintendo had a monopoly in video games and could get away with their terrible policies because there was no competition. Oh, you see, King of Hypocrisy, I know what that's like because the United States government only has two parties. I'll say that again. The United States government only has two parties, the Democrats and the Republicans. As much as we'd all like to believe that any of those other parties that exist have a chance, they don't. We already have a government that is dominated by only two groups. And we see how ineffective that government is when these two groups constantly go at each other's throats. And when we have major issues in the United States, like repeated mass shootings, a broken healthcare system, and amongst many other things going wrong, drugs and everything that's happening. And our government does nothing to help because they're so angry at each other and just calling each other fucking names. And they don't want to actually work together to get anything done. Instead, they just want to act like little fucking kids. I see how terrible it is. I really do. To only have two choices. So, when I look at entertainment, I say, wait, if our government doesn't work with only two choices, now can you imagine the thing that you do to escape the seriousness of real life, fun, entertainment? Also, you only had two choices? It would not be good. I'm just saying. Shout out to Griffin Box, who did a 100-bit cheer, and he says, I think Willem Dafoe would make a great Joker. Oh my God. He would make an old Joker, right? Like an old, like elderly, not elderly Joker, but you know what I mean? If they made a mature Batman movie where Joker's older, yeah, he would make a good Joker, I think. And shout out to Team Gardenator, who did a 10-bit cheer and said, did you hear that Disney would buy Square Enix and Sony, Kappa? Here we go again. All right, enough of this. Please. Please, spare me. Please spare me. Good God. All right, everybody. Thank you for your support here on Pre-Stream. It is now time to begin with gameplay. Are you ready? I hope you're ready. I'm ready. Let's get back into Assassin's Creed Origins, shall we? All right. Let's do this. I don't even remember where I was. I honestly don't. I don't know where I even am in the game. It's been so long since I played it. Let's do this. All right.